Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Dusty in the Lower 48. We're going to continue from where we left it last time, currently parked up in Barstow, and we are doing the map rescale review still. So at the moment, as you can see, we're going from Reno to Nogales, and we are hauling some construction houses which look like containers on the back of my trailer, unless we've changed the legs. I know we've updated it since, but we're going to go exploring and see if there's anywhere else to look at, like that airfield that we saw in the last episode. So let's see how we're doing at the moment. Currently, truck damage is at 9% on the unit and nothing on the trailer. Now, the dusty damage challenge still applies. As long as the load's got no damage, we're good. And we're going to bounce on down the road and go a little bit further and see if there's anything new to have a look at. As I said last time, they've done so much in the way of this map, becoming more immersive. Now, I know a lot of you are obviously playing this map at the moment. A lot of you will probably have noticed little things that I haven't as of yet. But the lighting definitely seems a lot more realistic now, especially considering I drive Christmas tree in Peterbilt. It's got that much in the way of lighting on it, it's unreal, but that's how I like it. I think one thing that I'm hoping for them to do when they bring out the next sort of expansion is that they start extending Route 66. I want to see a lot more of Route 66, because I was looking to see if I could get onto Route 66 in Barstow and I can't, so we might get a lot more of Route 66 when they start expanding the map more and add it in as I didn't want to do that, I want to be a map lane, and add it in as a completely new road and add in like more towns that are on it. Oh, alright, I can use that lane. It's a truck lane. Oh, I get it. It's because of the hills are such a size that the truck lane's there. Basically, it's the same as In the UK we have a thing that's called crawler lanes on hills. You get a lane specifically for lorries, and then faster moving cars use the outside lane when you're going up the hill. And that seems to basically be the same sort of deal with that, which I can say I'm pretty happy to see, because even with a power plant like what this has got in it, hills can sometimes be a pain in the backside. I do like how the reflector strips on vehicles work a whole lot better now. I think the only thing that they really need to start doing is making it so that you can see your truck's reflection in on like chrome vehicles, like so you can see bits of your reflection in tankers and on chrome car bumpers, etc. Because that would just make for some really cool screenshots. And I want to be moving out. Just like how they've changed the junctions as well, they just feel more like something that you would actually encounter on a road. See what I mean by the reflective strips, like on the back of that Peterbilt ahead of us? They do work, they do a really good job of shining up the vehicle in front, and then as you're going down the road they fade out. But it's like all of the signs react to your headlights, and I think the only thing really that we're missing is cat's eyes. I don't know if you have cat's eyes in the US or not. I think, going back to the map, I think the thing that I like the most about this whole map rescale is the fact that it really does feel like you're actually driving from point A to point B. It doesn't take you 5 minutes to do a load. It takes more time, and to me that's what makes a simulator. If you're going to be doing something like this, you really want it to be worth the drive. You don't want it to get too boring too quickly, and it's what makes the game. Without a decent map in a game or a simulator like this, you've not got a game to start. I know that the original 132 scale map was good, but this just feels so much better. you get going, you're going down the road, and you actually just feel like you're going down the road. And you want to take it slow. You really do want to take it slow. You want to take things in a bit more. It just makes things so much more interesting, if you would, because you want it to feel like you're actually driving across the state. You don't want it to feel like you're driving from, say, your house to a house just over the other side of town. But the time and the effort that SCS are putting in to both this and ETS is immense. It's just so... it's mind-boggling how they can do it. They're just good at what they do. It's like Microsoft and flight simulators. The flight simulators are good, but I think the one sim that I'm going to have to try at some point is X-Wings, I think it's called, and that is a whole different level of flight simulator. It's just completely different kettle of fish. Now here seems to be another thing that they've added into map, and I actually don't have a graphics pack up, is it looks misty, as you'd expect it to be. First thing in the morning, you're in the middle of sand dunes. It's going from cold to hot, and you're gonna get the dew rising, and the whole fact that they've made it look misty during sunrise is really, really cool. I think another thing which would be really cool for them to do would be put in sandstorms. When you're driving down a road like this, is sandstorms. 1 minute you're driving along fine, and then a sandstorm blows in and you can't see no more than 5 feet in front of you. That'd be cool. Thick fog's another one. I think when you start getting a bit further north, snow would be a good weather to put in. There's so much that can be done with this game. It's unreal. And all I can say is, SCS, just please keep up the good work. We're all looking forward to it. Look at the sunrise, look at the clouds. Just so much realism just in the sky. It's unbelievable. They've done such an amazing job on this. Sort of for a game to be able to start like taking your breath away like this, you don't expect it. You don't expect to be driving a truck virtually down a road like this in a game and the scenery takes you aback, and sometimes you just don't know what to say. If it wasn't for the fact that I get done for copyright, there's just so many songs that would just go for this. Just to play during this would be awesome. Like Rascal Flatts' Life is a Highway would be a really good one. Metallica, Turn the Page. And there is actually a video up on YouTube of someone driving into a sandstorm listening to that song, and that was really, really cool as a video. And oddly enough, I believe he was actually driving a Peterbilt himself. I think one question that burns inside me is, I'd love to know what you people that obviously play this game and watch my videos, I'd love to know what songs you listen to when you're driving down the road on this game, because I really need to update my playlist, and I'd like to have some suggestions from my loyal subscribers and newcomers to the channel, because everyone's music taste differs. I'm eclectic. I'll listen to just about anything that you put on in front of me. So tap away, put it in the comments below. Those of you that know me on Facebook, oh, we've just got an achievement. Powell's Trail. I'll have a look at that one. But as I say, I'm eclectic. I'll listen to just about anything. So I'd love to know what you people listen to, so I can have a listen and think, yeah, you know what, that's going in my tunes. And you've done really well, especially if you make it into the car playlist. If you make it onto my phone when I connect that. Ah, here we go. When I'm actually driving down the road in real life. Oh, cool. Alright, don't look like I'm breaking no laws. Cool. Let's get out of here. Get down the road. Thank you, Mr. Virtual Police Officers, for letting me pass through your way station. At least now I know what my gross weight is. If I was overweight, I'd probably have turned around and said that someone had been using the toilets in one of these porta cabin things that's on the back of my truck, and left a deuce in there, which, to be fair, that would actually be pretty gross. Also looks like we have entered into Nevada. No, scratch that, we're in Arizona. We've got to be, we've only got 260 miles to go until we've finished this load. But at one point the way stations, you used to have to pull into each one, and now they can ask you to pull in, and you can actually bypass the there's something going on here. But no, you can bypass the way bridges now as well, which makes a whole lot of difference. I think they should have like some small way stations like that one that we've just been to, and put in some bigger way stations. Alright, I don't know why it's chucking me in here. Whoa, they've put in some... This is almost reminiscent of 18 wheels of steel hauling. With the size of the truck stop. That really does remind me of hauling. That was a blast from the past. That was cool. That really was cool. To be able to go like sort of back to the past a bit. Looks like they're getting ready to put another road in. Usually I find when they put a bridge in like that and they close it off, they're getting ready to put another road in, which means that that's going to be a road addition in the next DLC. Got a hot air balloon over there. Full of hot air, sounds like somebody I know. Acquaintances with.
I'm sorry, do you want to go upstairs? You go up there.
No, it's fine, you can stay there. Sounds to me like the other half seems to think I'm royalty, something that I definitely am not. I do my best. What do you mean where? In the map. Let's have a look. Well, we're coming up to Phoenix, Arizona. We'll be turning off and heading due south. I wonder if there's one thing that they've put in the map is the triangular lights that there was that massive UFO conspiracy about. That'd just be funny if they put that in. Make a massive conspiracy in ATS. Turning to go through the middle of Phoenix, Arizona. Well, these are new roads. These are roads that I have never travelled at all. To be fair, I can honestly say that this is probably my first trip in-game into Arizona. And in real life, it's my first trip into the USA. So, meh. Well, it's not my first trip into the virtual USA, but in real life, it's my first trip as such. And I hit the wall. That's the first. That's what happens when you're not looking. Fifth. I think another thing with the map is, now that we're actually going through a bigger city, is you feel the difference when you look out the window. It actually feels a lot bigger than what it did before. When I saw the initial screenshots and then I played the game, so it didn't quite feel the same. From looking at the pictures, and now it just blows your mind. It really does feel like those initial screenshots. Oh, yeah, got a ticket. I tried. I wasn't going to stop in time though. Nice bike. least we've got a more realistic timer now on the traffic lights. They do seem to stay green that little bit longer, which makes all the difference. They've even put camber in the roads when you're going around the corner. That just feels so much better. Damn FedEx van. I hate FedEx. And no, I'm not paid to say that just because I work for a rival company. I do not like FedEx. I know how they handle the parcels. Plus they also lob them over back fences and whatnot, so just be wary. And I think, people, that I'm going to chuck it onto the hard shoulder. And I'm going to leave it there for today. Now, I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope that you all like this review. If you did, please remember to hit that like button below, and if you really liked it and you wish to watch more content, please hit that subscribe button. Now, I'm going to love you and leave you all, and I'm going to bed. Good night.